Taurus, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy, I'm for CancerMoonsTarot, coming at you guys with your mid-June, 15th through the 30th. Love tarot reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in those comments down below. Keep in mind, this reading is general. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them how they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below, and you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life, all right? Hopefully you guys have been doing well. And let's take a look and see what we got going on for a June reading. These two cards decided to fall out. Not sure what that's about, but we do have here the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So for some of you here, you may be having troubles when it's coming towards your emotional fulfillment. Give me one sec. I don't know why my camera is angled so far up. But anyways, you guys may be having problems right now when it comes towards your emotional fulfillment. You may not be feeling super happy or super fulfilled when it comes towards your own pursuit of happiness, okay? So for some of you guys during the second half of the month, you may feel like you're not in the position where you want to be right now in your life on an emotional level. Maybe you don't feel super happy, or maybe you don't feel like you've really achieved a lifestyle that really brings in a lot of happiness. For some, this could be due to your finances. You may not feel like you're in a financial place because for some of you here, maybe your emotions kind of connect with your financial state. Maybe you feel as if you would be happier with more types of money or more revenue to flow through, although we all know how that goes. Money kind of brings in temporary happiness, not actual happiness. So for some of you here, this could be happening during the second half of June. You may feel like there's something missing that isn't really bringing in that light of day, that super happy vibe that you guys naturally tend to feel. So let's take a look here and see what we got going on, all right? Let's see what's happening here for the second half of June. Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout June 15th through the 30th. Messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout June 15th through the 30th. All right, Bull Gang. Damn, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully you got some fantastic stuff. Yeah, you guys came through super quick. So, taking a look at the overall energy, we do have here the Three of Pentacles. You can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy here, well, before we get into the current energy, the Three of Pentacles, like I said before, in regards to your emotional health, I definitely see that you're working on it, okay? So there is a lot of effort that's being put in during the second half of June. It just feels like possibly something's missing for some of you. Anyway, stepping into your current energy, we do have the Empress card, which is positive. The person you're dealing with here is the Knight of Swords, and the outcome that's present here is the Two of Pentacles. So I think from what I'm getting from this reading so far, you are happy with who you are, the Empress. It's not like you're in a position where you're unhappy with the person that you are. You love and accept yourself for who you are. You stand in that. You stand in that type of power. There is this energy that's coming up though of, it feels like something's missing, okay? Whether that be maybe you're feeling like, oh, maybe I kind of want a person in my life romantically. You may feel like you're missing in that aspect something. So you may feel like, oh, something's missing in the sense of, I would like to have a soulmate, I'd like to have a counterpart. But if it's not that you're missing or craving a person to be in your life, excuse me, it just feels like something overall is missing when it comes towards your pursuit of happiness. So taking a look at who you're dealing with here, we do have the Knight of Swords. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. With the Knight of Swords here, this appears to be a person who definitely has some sort of interest in you. Someone here wanting to communicate something, and they're definitely wanting to communicate it in a very fast manner. As for the outcome that's present, Two of Pentacles, it seems to me that there is somebody that does want to talk to you, okay? And they've been putting off a conversation for a while, but now they're trying to muster up the courage to have this conversation with you. So we're looking at some pretty interesting energy so far. It definitely feels a little confusing, so we'll gain some clarity throughout the rest of the reading. From what I'm gathering so far, in your perspective, it feels like everything's great when it comes towards loving and accepting who you are, but there is something that feels that it's missing, that may be keeping you away from your happiness, or that may be disrupting your own pursuit of happiness. I'm seeing that you're working very hard to figure out what that is, but there is somebody over here that wants to have a conversation with you, and their energy is showing up as it's now or never, okay? Excuse me, guys, sorry, having hiccups right now. Anyways, getting into it, let's take a look at what this Knight of Swords is showing. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. Why is the person Taurus is dealing with showing up as the Knight of Swords? And we got here the High Priestess. Oh, so they've been keeping something secret from you. Could be a Pisces you're dealing with. So somebody wants to reveal a secret, okay? So I could see why that made them feel a little bit hesitant to come forward with whatever conversation that needs to be taking place. And what is this secret about? And we got here 5 of Pentacles. Ooh. So Taurus, someone here wants to be the lock, okay? They want to be the lock of the missing key, all right? Whoever you're connecting with here, they want to come back. They feel alone, and they've been hiding that from you. So someone here who probably hasn't been in your life for a while, they feel as if they've been left out. They feel very much so isolated from you. And the truth is that they wanted to reconnect with you. And they figured that it's now or never, considering that they're very hesitant to come forward in the first place. So chances are this could have been a person who messed up in your past and may have been casted out of your life or may have walked out of your life. And now I'm seeing that they want to talk to you because they feel like now they have the courage to do so. And they've been keeping that secret for a while. They haven't really been talking about how they feel or where their emotions are at, okay? Ooh. This card decided to jump out, 2 of Cups. So yeah, this definitely could have been somebody you were romantically connected with. Now, let me assure you, Taurus, this does not mean that your ex is coming back. This does not mean that the person that is returning to your life was anybody you were dealing with romantically, okay? This reading can resonate towards friends, family members, or lovers. But what I will say is who you were connecting with overall felt close to you. Because the 2 of Cups is somebody you're very close with. So somebody you were close with that eventually the both of you fell off, they want to make their way back into your life for whatever sort of reason, all right? And I am seeing with this person, they were very hesitant to come forward and try to talk to you again, but they figured that now since they have the courage, they might as well do it, or they might not take that chance later on in time. So someone here wants to take a chance. Someone here wants to take a risk. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, Taurus, is I'm going to go over who you're dealing with. I'm going to take a look at how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout the second half of June. Then I'm going to take a look at how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout the second half of June. We'll see where energies are aligning, and then we'll see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Taurus is dealing with, how does this person feel towards Taurus? And what is going on with this individual throughout June 15th through the 30th, please? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, throughout June 15th through the 30th. How does the person that Taurus is dealing with feel towards Taurus? And what is going on with this individual throughout the second half of June? Okay, first card out, we do have here the Strength card. So you could be connecting possibly with a Leo. Second card out here is the King of Swords. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, the World card, the 9 of Wands, and then we have the Chariot. So they want to put the past behind you two, okay? They want to put the past behind. They want to try to form and create some change in the dynamic of your relationship. So remember how I said they were finally mustering up the courage to be able to talk to you? So they want to talk to you about a lot, is what I'm feeling. Because the Strength card is mustering up courage, and then the King of Swords is having a serious conversation. So what this conversation seems to be involving is the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. They want change, and they want to show you that they love and care about you. So it seems to me that since they've been out of your life, they want to come back, they want to establish change, possibly some sort of clean slate is kind of the energy that I'm picking up on. And they want to move forward with being in your good graces again, okay? They want love flowing between the two of you and overall positivity rather than hostility or negativity. Now, with the World card here and the 9 of Wands here, they were super hesitant to do this, but they decided once again that since they had the courage now, they wanted to take that risk and take that chance because they weren't so sure if they could do it at a later time. Now, also, during the time of this reading, we do have Venus retrograding currently in Gemini, and during the time of this reading as well, we will, on June 18th, we will have Mercury retrograding in Cancer. Both retrogrades are very well known for bringing back people of your past, because what happens is that during those retrogrades, it allows people to kind of reminisce and see where they were wrong if they choose to actually see. Now, if they don't choose to see where they were wrong, then therefore the cycle will kind of remain the way that it was. But I am seeing change here, where the person that you're connecting with is kind of seeing where they were wrong and wanting to make some avid changes. We also have here the Chariot card, which was me announcing before they want to put the past behind and they want to start a bright new future on a bright new path with you. So whoever you're connecting with here definitely had some reflection during Venus retrograde, and also with Mercury already in its pre-shadow going retrograde on June 18th, the person you're dealing with has gone through multiple periods of reflection, seeing where they were wrong and seeing how much love and care that they still had for you. So someone here acknowledges that they still really love and care about you, and they acknowledge where they were wrong, and that's why they want to have a conversation about that and see where things can go. Okay? Now, in regards to your current status, you feel fine. You know, you're good here. You're the Empress. You know, you're whole and complete in who you are, and that's all great. But I did say before in the beginning of the reading, Taurus, something feels like it's missing, especially when it comes towards your emotional feeling. Your emotional, what's the word that I'm looking for? Your emotional fulfillment. Thank you. That's where something kind of feels like it's missing. And as I said that, very randomly, I kind of felt my heart start to throb. Okay, so definitely something to do with your heart chakra here. You may feel like you're missing a lover, honestly. And I'll be real with you. I don't know if it's this person. You may be in a space right now where you feel like, you know what, I've done so much work, it would be so nice to actually have a good counterpart. And this person might not be the right person for you. But it does seem to me like you're ready to really bring somebody into your life and have somebody who's close to you again. Now, as I mentioned previously, Taurus, the person you're dealing with, they don't have to be romantic at all. This could be your friend, family member, or lover. It's basically just somebody you were really connected to, you were really close with, and eventually things fell off, okay? Now, in regards to how Taurus feels towards the person they're dealing with, let's take a look here. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout June 15th to the 30th. How does Taurus feel towards the person they're dealing with, please? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout June 15th through the 30th. The first card out here is the Six of Cups. So they have been on your mind and you have been on theirs. That's kind of what it appears right now to be. It seems as if they were thinking about you. And, you know, when people think about you, usually that energy gets transferred to you and you start thinking about them. So naturally, if you ever start thinking about somebody, most likely they had thoughts about you. So I feel like whoever you were connecting with here was thinking about you heavily, and they've appeared on your mind recently. We do have here the Six of Pentacles, we have here the Nine of Pentacles, we got here the Seven of Cups, we have here the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups, and then we have the King of Cups. So from what I'm seeing so far about your current status, Taurus, you do seem and appear to be single. You do appear to be looking for options during this time, or not necessarily looking, but you're open to the option of meeting new people. In regards to your past with the person you're connecting with, you are pretty prepared to let everything go. I don't feel like you hold on to any ill will. I don't feel like you hold on to any hostility. I feel like you're letting that part just kind of be over with. The past is the past. Let bygones be bygones. That kind of appears to be your energy. But ultimately, when it comes towards thinking about kind of starting something new with this person, I'm not too sure how good you feel about that. We have here the Five of Wands, and we have here the Four of Cups. So when it comes towards wanting a new start from this person, I don't know if you're necessarily ready for that. You know, they did cause a lot of internal frustration. I do feel like this person definitely triggered you to heal and learn how to love yourself because of whatever damage they caused, right? Because usually when somebody really fucks up, you know, you pick up the pieces, and they may have been that trigger that pushed you to the edge to where you had to pick up the pieces and go through that healing process on your own. So I feel like who you're connecting with here overall, I don't know if you are willing to give them a chance, because the Five of Wands talks about having a lot of internal conflict, and the Four of Cups talks about ignoring or turning down an offer. So when it comes towards possibly reconciling with this person and having yourself a brand new slate with them, I don't know necessarily how you feel just yet. We also do have here the King of Cups. When it comes towards your emotions, this is the energy that I think of. You can be cordial with this person, but I don't know if you're ready to invite them back into your life. We need some background here. What went down between Taurus and the person they're dealing with in the past, please? Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords reversed, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Wands. What this looks like to me, Taurus, is that the person you're dealing with kind of made you feel bad about being who you are. That's kind of the energy that's coming through. Because the Ten of Wands can be somebody who is represented as a burden. And it almost feels like the person you're dealing with made you out to be a burden. It's like they made you out to be this person who was too needy or was too much. And that really bothered you because you didn't really come across that way at all. You were independent before you met them, and you were independent when you met them. And it's almost as if this person you're connecting with, they made you out to be as if you were this very needy person or this very burdensome person or this very annoying person to be around. And you're like, if that's how you feel about me, then why are you still in my life? That's kind of how I'm seeing it. And with the Ten of Swords in reverse here, it was always bothersome to you because you would tell this person, if you have all of these complaints about me, why are you still here? And they would stay and still have complaints about you moving forward. And eventually, Taurus, I think you saw a window here. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Wands. I think you saw a window. And that window was, I could either continue to stay around a person who just doesn't seem to appreciate me very much, or I can kind of just take myself and remove myself from the situation and grow and be on my own. Because I think you came to the recognition, Taurus, that you felt better off just being on your own than being around this person, because you weren't constantly feeling judged when you were by yourself, but when you were around this person, you always felt like there was some sort of judgments being made towards you. And that always made you uncomfortable, and that always hindered and fucked with your energy and your vibration. So, yeah, that was one of the biggest things here. That I can note so far in the reading that, went down between the two of you. Of course, there's probably a lot more things that I could list off, but everybody has their own personal life, so in a general sense, that's what I'm getting here so far. So yeah, this person made you feel so many different types of ways, and I think you just got fed up with them, honestly. You got fed up with them, Taurus, and you're like, look, man, if you're always going to have something to say, I think I'm better off on my own than being surrounded with you. So it looks to me, Taurus, that you made the decision to walk away entirely. You made the decision to, cut the cord here. And you did your own thing. You focused on yourself. You loved yourself. You did everything you needed to do to get into alignment and stand proud in who you are. And that's an amazing thing to do. So props to you, because it takes a lot of work to step into who you are and really just own that fucking power that you have. So as this all happened, Taurus, as the past is the past, as you've done your own thing for a while now, this person here is making some realizations as the retrogrades are kind of pulling up memories of the past. And what recognizations the person you're dealing with has made is they've recognized that they treated you in a very wrong way. They treated you in a very shitty way. And the truth is that the person you're dealing with cared about you, but they seemed to be a projector. They would project their insecurities and kind of throw that on you. Whoever you were dealing with here may have said that you're a burden, but maybe they felt like a burden themselves, and maybe they projected that. You get me? So I feel like who you're connecting with here right now, Taurus, I feel like they, instead of facing their own conflicts themselves, they would put them onto you. And ultimately, they pushed you away in the end. And it doesn't give them a right, by the way. I hope you know that. They still had no right to treat you the way that they did, but ultimately they recognize it now, So there is a part of this person here who knows they fucked up. That's why they were so hesitant to communicating with you. And they know that it's a risk because they're not too sure if you're going to want to be back on the same path with them. They're not too sure if you're going to want a new beginning with them. And from your stance right now, Taurus, it doesn't seem that you want that. I think that you are ultimately okay with having a clean slate in the sense of you're fine with burying the hatchet, you're fine with letting things go, but what's missing might not be this person. What's missing may be what's lying up ahead. Because remember, that's a message that kept being very common for you, Taurus, where it felt like something was missing from your life. And I think that what you just need to invite back into your life is love and passion. Because at the end of the day, we can love ourselves to the day we fucking die. But truth be told, humans are social beings, okay? Even though we're souls having a human experience, right now we're human. And we are social beings, and we enjoy being together with somebody, especially when it comes towards a romantic level, So don't ever feel guilty. You can love yourself to the day you die, but you can also love yourself and be with somebody, I feel like sometimes self-love is very twisted. So I feel like what you really need to invite into your life is some love and passion. And I think you need to allow yourself to be open to new options. Because considering that you don't or wouldn't go back with this person, considering that you don't want a new beginning with them, they're not what's missing from your life, but what lies ahead appears to be. 7 of Cups. New opportunities, new people, new seeds to plant and watch them grow. So right now, it's kind of hard to really understand why this information is coming through in a reading and where its relevancy really lies. Because whoever you're connecting with here is totally irrelevant to your original stance of how you've been feeling lately. How, you're kind of ready for someone new. Why is the past showing up? Well, from what I feel right now, maybe it's showing up to remind you that no matter what people say about you, whether it be negative or positive, it's always your choice to resonate with who you really are. In the past here, this person made you feel a whole different types of way by labeling you and by telling you who you were. And now you really acknowledge who you are. Nobody can tell you shit. Also, sometimes it's nice to have clarity, and sometimes it's nice to bury the hatchet and to let go of the past negativity between you and another person. And that's what I'm seeing here as well. Both of you are letting things go. The only difference is that who you're dealing with, they want to move forward with you in their life again. And with you, I think you're ready to take a new path once again and find who lies ahead. Okay? That's what I'm seeing here so far. So, although the past doesn't have the most relevancy in this reading, it is a message here to let you know that someone may be returning, and that's what they may be looking for. And it's your choice and your discernment to do whatever it is you want to do. All right? Now, in regards to where energies are aligning, Taurus, let's take a look. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout June 15th through the 30th. Where energies aligning between Taurus and this person? Yeah. So far, yep, we got here the Tower, we got here the 9 of Cups, we have here the Sun card, and we have here the 8 of Wands. I do think you're going to avoid this situation as a whole. Like I did say, I do feel like you're going to bury the hatchet. You're going to let go of the past with this person. They're going to let go of the past with you. But ultimately right now, what you're focused on, which was the main message in the beginning, is your own emotional fulfillment. You're focused on what makes you happy on an emotional level. What's going to bring in happiness, And I think that that's what you're looking for. That's what you're reaching out for. Someone here that can add to your happiness. Someone here that can apply that happiness into your life. Because look, the truth of the situation, Taurus, is that happiness comes from within, and we're all aware of that. But people can add to your happiness as well. You already have the happiness from within, okay? The Empress card. But you want someone to add to it. So you're keeping yourself open to options, and you're keeping yourself open to what can possibly come next. As for the outcome that's present, Taurus, between you and this person, let's take a look. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout June 15th through the 30th. What is the overall outcome? And we got here the Page of Wands, okay? And we got here as well the Queen of Wands. So from what I'm seeing here, Taurus, as for the overall outcome that's present, it does appear to be that you're going to, do your own thing. You're going to allow yourself to forgive this person. They're going to forgive you, but moving forward, that's what you're doing. Page of Wands. You're moving forward on your own new beginning. When you look at the Page of Wands here, this person's holding the Ace. So you're moving forward to your own new beginning, and you're allowing yourself to do that, considering that you recognize your worth and that you're deserving of somebody who sees you for who you are and doesn't see you for who you are at a later date. You want somebody to recognize it right off the bat. Pulling from the top of the deck, you got here the Six of Swords, which also talks about forward movement. So just double clarification there, you are going to be moving past this situation. So from what I'm seeing so far, Taurus, you don't appear to be giving this person a second chance. Yes, you're burying the hatchet, but you're not looking for a second chance. You're moving forward when it comes towards your love life and things of that nature. Now, moving forward into the next 3 to 6 months, how's Taurus's love life looking? Are they going to find a partner? Are they going to find some sort of counterpart that they can enjoy with and that can add value to their happiness? Okay, ooh, we got here Queen of Cups, and that's very good because that is a symbol that you will be finding love with another individual in the next 3 to 6 months, possibly for some with a Libra, but it seems like a very fair and balanced type of person. You'll be coming across somebody who's genuine. Ooh, we got here the Two of Cups, Taurus. So it's looking at me like you will be finding yourself a person. You will be finding yourself a partnership and someone who takes a chance on you. This is someone who sees you for who you are. This is someone who has genuine authenticity and someone who wants to share their time with you. Someone who wants to be with you. Someone special. I like it, Taurus. I like it a lot. So, just a mini prediction for now, okay? Because, of course, it's not the whole premise of the reading. But, Taurus, if you want some sort of validity and clarity in the next 3 to 6 months, it does seem to me that you guys will be meeting somebody new that you will be getting romantically involved with. It seems like a relationship's on its way. And at the end of the day, you know, you chose your path here. You chose to meet a new person and to form new relationships. And when you make a decision, the universe has to follow through with it. You know, the universe gave you an option. You could try with your person over here of your past. You can try again with them, or you can take a new path. You took the new path, and the universe is going to grant you it. So therefore, there will be someone new appearing in your life a lot quicker than you think, baby. I like it. I like it a lot. You know? And hey, at the end of the day, at least this person learned a lesson too. You know, the lesson that they learned, Taurus, is that they shouldn't push people away that they love and care about, because sometimes when you push away someone you love, you eventually push them away to the point where they may forgive you, but they may not reinvite you back into their lives. So whoever you're dealing with pushed you away to the point where you continue to stay away. And unfortunately, that's on them. All right? So thank you so much for watching, Taurus. I love you guys all so much. I'm very excited to see in the next couple of months to read into your new lover. Hopefully, that gets going quite soon and you meet your person. But thank you guys for coming through and watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If it resonates, of course, please let me know down below. Have a great and amazing rest of your month, and I'll catch you guys for July 2020, not 2019. I'll catch you guys in July 2020. Much love, guys, and peace.